Hey guys, welcome to video lesson 2.5a. This is using division to solve one-step equations. We will have 4 examples today. So today, right now, we're on page 1 of 5. So please copy all the examples and all the steps. You will also need a calculator for today's lesson because from here on out, you will be using a calculator for all equation work. So either have your computer calculator, phone calculator, or just a regular calculator. All right, so here we are. Example number 1. So using the same process as adding and subtracting, we're going to take a look at the equation 18 is equal to negative 4y. So the relationship in here between the negative 4 and the y is multiplication, negative 4 times y. So the inverse of multiplication is division. So once again, the goal is to isolate the variable. How? Using the inverse operation. So the inverse of timesing y by negative 4 is to divide y by negative 4. So step 1 is to divide the left side of the equal sign by negative 4 and to divide the right side by negative 4. So if we look at the right side, which is a little easier, negative 4 divide negative 4, they cancel each other out, and I am left with just y. So I have successfully isolated y on the right side. Now let's take a look at the left side. Here's where your calculator comes in. We're going to take 18, hit the divide button, not the fraction button. So 18 divide negative 4, and you should get an answer of negative 4.5. Right, here we are. We're going to page 3 of 5. So 3 is equal to negative 1.5 times n. So once again, remember the operation is multiplication. My goal, remember, is to isolate the variable. And how do I do that? By using the inverse operation. So the inverse of multiplying n by negative 1.5 is to divide both sides by negative 1.5. So I divide the left of the equal sign by 1.5 and the right by negative 1.5. So if we take a look at the right side, negative 1.5 divide negative 1.5 cancel, leaving me with just n equals, and on the left side, you're going to use your calculator and do 3 divide negative 1.5, and you should get an answer of negative 2. Here's example 4 of 5, problem number 3. So negative 5 times t, so the operation is times, is equal to negative 45. So remember, just like in this problem here, my goal is to isolate the variable. And how do I do that? By using the inverse operation. So the inverse of timesing t by negative 5 is to divide it by negative 5. And what I do to the left side, I must do to the right side. So negative 5 divide negative 5 leaves me with 1t, or just t, equals, so on the left side, I have just t, and on the right, if you can't do it mentally, use your calculator, negative 45 divide negative 5 is 9. Okay, and we have one final example. Okay, and we have negative 14.4 is equal to negative 6/10 p. So again, the current operation is multiplication. So the inverse of timesing p by negative 0.6 is to divide both sides by negative 0.6. So divide the left and divide the right by negative 0.6. Okay, on the right side, negative 0.6 cancel each other out. Sorry, I don't know what's going on there. That leaves me with p equals on the right side. On the left, grab your calculator and do negative 14.4 divided by negative 0.6, and you should get an answer of 24. All right, you've reached the end of video lesson 2.5a. Bring all your notes to class tomorrow, and have a great day.